Hi, boys and girls, it's Miss Barry, and you have come to Boo to You. I've brought my fun box today. Let's see what's in it. Oh, boy. We have Pete the cat and the 5 little pumpkins. And another favorite is It's Pumpkin Day, Mouse. We're going to read these and then do some fun crafts. Here we go. Pete the Cat, 5 Little Pumpkins by James Dean. Five little pumpkins. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one says, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one says, "There are witches in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one said, "I'm ready for some fun." Ooh, with the wind. And out went the light. And the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. Happy Halloween. Our next book is It's Pumpkin Day, Mouse by Numeroff. Everybody knows Mouse. Oops. Pages are sticking together. Here we go. Mouse has 7 pumpkins to decorate. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mouse paints a happy face on this pumpkin. That's a big smile. This pumpkin is sad. He even has a little tear. Whoops. This pumpkin has a silly face. This pumpkin looks surprised. One of the pumpkins is missing. Eek! What is that? Boo! Dog has made a scary pumpkin. Now it's time to make a friendly pumpkin. 2 of them. 1, 2. Mouse paints one and dog paints one. Happy Pumpkin Day, Mouse! Now we're going to get ready to do a craft. One about Pete the cat and one with Mouse. Okay, we're going to do our craft now. And we're going to make this fun little Pete the cat with our 5 little pumpkins that you can remove as you say the poem. So, let's get started. First, we need 7 jumbo craft sticks. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to move those a little bit closer together. We want a little space because we want it to look like a fence or a gate. Remember, that's what they're sitting on. So there we go. They're just about even. So then we're going to take some school glue, or you can use tacky glue, whichever one you have at home. I'm going to use tacky glue today. And I'm going to put a little dot on each stick about 1 inch down from the top. Here we go. And then we're going to lay 1 stick across. Again, keeping it about 1 inch down. Okay? And then we're going to do the same thing at the bottom. About 1 inch up, we're going to do a little dot of glue. And we're going to add our other stick across. And this is going to hold them all together. Now we're just going to leave that to the side to dry. Next, we need 5 foam pumpkins. And you can get these at your local craft store. Let's count them. How many were on the gate? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need 5 mini clothespins. And these can be bought at your local craft store as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, we're going to take our marker and we're going to draw faces on our pumpkins. So you can do triangles, anything you want. They can have triangle noses and squiggly little mouths. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. There we go. Next, we want to take a little bit of our tacky glue or school glue, again, whichever you have at home. And I'm just going to put a little bit in my cup here because these are really tiny little clothespins. And they don't need a lot of glue, but they do need a little. So I'm going to take the end of my popsicle stick and I'm going to spread it on half of the clothespin. And then I'm going to stick the clothespin, that half that I put glue on, I'm going to put onto the pumpkin, just like that, okay? And we're going to set that aside to dry. You want it so the end that's open is facing down, okay? So we can put it on our gate. Turn this one over. Oops. Okay, we're going to spread our glue onto half of the clothespin. We're going to put that on that one. And we're just going to continue until we've got them all glued on. Now this project takes a little while because all of this glue needs to dry. So that's why we're going to do another craft as well, and hopefully everything will be dry and we can put them all together. If you don't have foam pumpkins, you can also use just regular construction paper and glue the clothespins on. I've already done these, so I've just taken construction paper, I've cut out my pumpkins and drawn my faces on, and then I've glued on the little clothespins. So if you can't find the foam pumpkins, construction paper pumpkins work just as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. All right. Next we need to make Pete the cat. So you're going to trace your hand on some blue construction paper. Slide that over to the side. Now Miss Barry's hand's going to be bigger than yours would be. So I'll try and make mine a little smaller. You're going to trace your fingers. We're going to pretend that thumb is Pete's tail. And we'll just come across like that. And then you're going to take your scissors. I have big scissors, but you'll have little scissors. And you're going to cut out your handprint. If this is too difficult, Mom can help you. Or Dad or Grandma, whoever's with you, making Pete the cat. Okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, there's Pete's body. Next we need to draw an oval, almost like a football. I'm actually going to do this in some markers so you can see it better. Pete's got a funny shaped head, doesn't he? Oh, the adventures of Pete the cat. I'm going to cut that out. then we're going to glue his head on. So we're going to put I'll use the school glue this time. Well, here we go. Let's just use up our glue that's over here. I think the top might be glued on the school glue. Glue his head on. That doesn't look like much yet, does it? All right, well, I think Pete needs some eyes. So, I've already drawn these, and a little trick, if you can do it, is fold the paper, and you can cut out two at one time. But if this isn't something you want to do, you can cut them out separately. So there are two eyes for Pete. Let's see, these might be a little bit bigger than what we need. So we're going to trim these down some. There we go. Two eyes. And then we need some black dots for his eyes, and we're going to cut two of those. And they can just be half circles. Okay, you just draw those on the construction paper and then cut them out. And then he's going to need a mouth. So let's give him a mouth. Let's draw that. Just another little half circle. If you don't have black construction paper, you could just use your marker and do two eyes. All right, let's glue on Pete's eyes. We're going to take the yellow, and we're going to give him an eye right there. There. Let's put his eyes more pronounced. And here's his mouth. What's Pete missing? Can you guess? He needs two ears. He's missing his ears. So we're going to take our scrap piece of paper and we're going to draw two triangle ears. And then we're going to cut those out. What's a cat without ears? There we go. Just a titch more glue. There we go. It doesn't take a whole lot. And we're going to use our popsicle stick again. And we're going to put some glue on his ears. There's one. I like to glue them on the back. That way you don't see all the pieces and parts that are together. Glue that down. There's our Pete the cat. He looks more like Pete now, doesn't he? All right. Then we're going to take him and we're going to come back to our gate. Now this one might not be completely dry yet, but we're going to glue Pete on. So we're going to lay him down where we want him. And then we're going to, again, use our glue. We're going to put a little on our stick. And we're going to put some on the back of Pete. Just spread it out. We're going to get his head on first. Just press it down. Remember to keep him below the top of the gate, because what's going to go on the top of the gate? Our 5 little pumpkins. So this is another reason the popsicle stick with the glue comes in handy, because then we can come up under Pete's paws and put a little glue on there and his leg and glue him to the gate. Looking good so far, huh? All right. For time, we're going to use the construction paper pumpkins. And let's add our pumpkins to the gate. 1. So you just do the little clothespin just like you were doing it, hanging up clothes. 2. 3. 4. And how many were on the gate? 5. So, 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are witches in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one says, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one said, "I'm ready for some fun." Then whoo went the wind, and out went the light, and the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. I hope you enjoyed Pete the Cat. All right, we're going to lay this over here to the side now. And now we're going to make a craft with Mouse. What was it Mouse did? He decorated how many pumpkins? 7. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. He made a happy pumpkin. He made a sad pumpkin. He made a silly pumpkin, a surprised pumpkin, a scary pumpkin. Well, who made the scary pumpkin? Dog did. That's right. That's when he scared little Mouse. And then together they made 2 silly pumpkins. So we can do that too. If you have a marker, you don't need a knife, but you need 7 little pumpkins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a black marker. That's all you need to have some fun. So let's do our first one. Let's make a happy pumpkin. So we're going to draw some eyes. We can color them in. And I'm saying a black marker, but you could use any color you wanted. You could use green. You could use blue. Just a nice color that would show up on your pumpkin. And then we're going to make him happy. We're going to give him a big old smile. So there is our happy pumpkin. Huh. Next he made a sad pumpkin. Oh, I guess we'll have to make a frown, huh? So let's give him some eyes. And do you remember what else was on that sad pumpkin? It was a little tear, wasn't it? You think we could draw a tear on this one? Let's try. We'll make a little teardrop. And we'll make him sad. We'll turn his mouth down. There. I think he looks sad, don't you? I hope he gets to be happy. So there's our sad pumpkin. And then next was a silly pumpkin. Let's see. Let's give him some triangle eyes. And I'm making triangles. That's easy for Miss Berry. But you could make any kind of shape. You could make square eyes. Or you could make round eyes. You could make upside down squares. Upside down triangles. A square would look the same, wouldn't it? Yeah. I'm going to give him a round nose. I'm going to color that in. And he's just silly. We'll give him some eyelashes. You think he looks silly? I do. Here's our silly pumpkin. And next, we got a surprise pumpkin. When you're surprised, do you say, oh, let's give him a big round mouth. We'll put that on first. And you know what's fun? Is the pumpkins have bumps and lumps. So things don't turn out exactly how you think they might. I want to give him some little eyes. Maybe some little square-like eyes. Does he look surprised? I think so. So we made a surprised pumpkin. And next, what did Dog make? He made a scary pumpkin. I'm going to do some eyebrows on this pumpkin. Give him some eyes. Give him round eyes. We'll give him a triangle nose. Give him a little one. And a mean. Does he look mean? Maybe a little. Or scary. Scary is what Dog drew. I think he looks scary. Here we go. Scary pumpkin. And then the last two were what? They were friendly pumpkins. So we're going to give them some friendly faces. But you can do anything you would like to do. A few little freckles. Maybe give him some whiskers. There's one friendly. And they were kind of alike. So we'll draw these two alike. And lastly, we have friendly pumpkins. There we go. Easy peasy, huh? Yeah, let's count them again. First mouse drew one happy pumpkin. Then he drew a sad pumpkin, a silly pumpkin, a surprised pumpkin. And what did Dog do? Dog did a scary pumpkin. Boo! And lastly, together, Dog and Mouse did friendly pumpkins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you for joining me today. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more fun things to do and watch and see. So, snip, snap, snout. These tails and pumpkins are out. Bye-bye. Be safe.